A carinha dele.
Oba.
Alright, y'all, all over the internet, Twitter, TikTok, I've been seeing lots of memes of Jogo hiding away from Toji and stuff like that. Which, I'm not gonna lie, wouldn't really make sense because, like, he saw, you know, Toji kill his best friend, so, like, why would he not go after him? But I'm just gonna go over a hypothetical versus matchup, whether or not if Toji and Jogo actually met up in Shibuya, who would be the victor? If you guys like this versus content or want to see more of me, please make sure to give a knife that like button, subscribe if you're new, comment for the algorithm, and let's dive in. Starting off, we gotta go with my GOAT, Jogo, okay? Because let's be honest, he's extremely underrated in the JJK community. Many people underrate Jogo's strength, and for good reason too. I mean, Jogo was being just a play doll to Gojo and Sukuna in many arcs, like multiple times. So it isn't necessarily like the first time that we've seen, you know, Jogo basically get, you know, so you're not gonna say the word, but you know it. But Jogo's strength is not to be trifled with. Let's take Nanami's words, for example. When he appeared in Shibuya right after Dagon died, he was like, Jogo, this guy's on another level, indicating that even though they was 3v1ing Dagon, and they wasn't even winning, they only won because Toji popped up. Imagine if Jogo was there instead. Oh my god, they would have got it washed. And we see it too, because right after this, he proceeds to speed blitz in one shot, one tap everybody there. But Jogo's just raw AP is unmatched, considering that not only was his volcanic lava, like you saw that big meteor from the sky, yet if that hit Sukuna, he said it himself that would have damaged him heavily. Gojo would have damaged Sukuna. I'm sorry, but just right off of that, I gotta hand it to Jogo, man. Not many characters could say that they damaged Sukuna or at least hurt him in some way, shape, or form, especially on that big AP of an attack. Now on to Jogo Speed, and this man is straight up just solid. Between these two combatants, I gotta say this is really just a speed battle if you're being honest. Let's use my man Nami for example, right? Since he's mostly been in most of these circumstances. In the first arc where Yuji and Nanami were facing off against Mahito, Nanami was able to continuously tag Mahito even in a 1v1. And here, Nanami is having trouble tagging Dagon. And here, Jogo outspeeds both Mahito and Dagon. The Mahito that Itadori Todo was touching and stuff like that, like, it's crazy. If you think about it, that's how vastly faster Jogo is. I understand, like, for a lot of people it would make sense to downplay his speed, but the people who mainly like dog walk him are the top two characters in the verse. So it's really safe to say that if it wasn't them, Jogo would just be speed blitzing everybody. Now on to something that Jogo does heavily lack, and that is his durability. Remember that 4 black flashes and the boogie woogie combo that Itadori and Todo did on Hanami? Yeah, Gege commented that if they did the same thing to Jogo, he would die. He would die to Goodwill Itadori and Todo's black flashes. I don't know about y'all, but that sounds sad as hell. Now, normally hearing this, you'll be like, yo, Tact, what? 4 black flashes to your body? Like, not many characters are surviving that, especially from a hand-to-hand combatter like Itadori. Well, I got something for y'all, alright? This Itadori just got off training from Todo on how to control the flow of his curse energy. You're telling me this fledgling Itadori that beat the bricks out of him, you're telling me his black flashes would scale to somebody like the black flash that he did to Mahito? No, they're not even close. I'm gonna be real. He exponentially gets stronger before he fights Mahito with all his combat experience and stuff like that. Yeah, so just off that information alone that Gege provided us, I'm gonna be brutally honest to say this, but Jogo, if you get snuck, you're just trash. I'm sorry. Like you're really good offensively, but defensively, that is terrible. On to Gojo's hacks. I mean, not Gojo, Jogo's hacks. And it's pretty just tame, honestly. If you think of a volcanic guy in Jujutsu Kaisen, that's the powers that he's gonna have. He has Fire Rock, Blast of Fire, fire with extra fire, and potentially a domain expansion whenever he actually wants to pull it off. He can also do domain amplification, but to be honest, that only really matters against Gojo of all people, and against Toji, that's not even gonna matter, let's be honest. And besides that, that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, that big giant fire meteor, he could throw that too, but like that's more of an AP rather than a Hax, so yeah. Alright, that's enough of Jogo. Now on to the thirst trap himself, Toji Zenin. Toji Zenin, the Batman of the JJK verse. If it's a one-on-one with prep time, always bet on Toji, as they say. Well, here, there's not going to be any prep time, because this is just a blunt if they see each other on the street type verses. But that doesn't make him any weaker, because Toji's feats are amazing. And for strength, well, Toji's heavily restricted, so all his stats, strength, speed, durability, all across the board are an S, especially in physical prowess. In the anime, we see Toji completely destroy Geto's strongest Pokemon. That's the hardest scales out of any of his other Pokemon. After fighting Gojo with his Revive Amp, he's able to destroy buildings and stuff with ease. Not much more to say there other than his base stats are really good. But where Toji really excels at is his speed. If you see Toji and you don't got the 6 eyes or any type of flight or mobility, you're finished. Even though Dagon was completely aware of Naobito, despite him being the quote-unquote second fastest sorcerer in Shibuya, besides Gojo, Toji was just... Speed Blitz is honestly not even the word for it. He was just teleporting. I appreciate the anime for making it seem like Dagon was actually dodging a bit of his hits, but in the manga, oh my god, Toji swept him. It wasn't even a battle, it was a slaughter. Say what you will whether or not Toji actually speed blitzed Gojo with the bugs around his face and stuff like that, but regardless of how you see it, Toji snuck Gojo. That's something that Jogo couldn't do, and no matter how many fights they do, he could probably never do. But then again, there was circumstances for Toji and stuff like that. I'm not gonna get too deep about it. I just wanted to state it as something that Toji did do. For durability, I'm pretty sure it's easily just better than Jogo's, okay? Compared to all the grade 1 sorcerers of Nanami, Maki, and Naobito, out of all of them, when they ate the fish attack that Dagon threw at them, bro, Toji ate that for breakfast. You saw that smirk he did with his tongue, bro? Like, he clearly thought that shit tickled. To add, he ate all of Geto's and Gojo's attacks pretty well with no damage up until Gojo awakened. Now, going back on the statement I said about Toji's defense being better than Jogo's, I would say that Toji has better raw defense than Jogo. However, I would say that Jogo does have an advantage because of his reverse curse technique, which does heal him. And honestly, his reverse curse technique is pretty quick too. Like we see throughout his fight with Sukuna, he's able to spam that shit constantly. Now on to Toji's specialty, which is his hacks. Now, with the worm that's always on Toji's neck, he can basically take out whatever weapons that he needs during any fight. Need some wasp? I got you. Need some rusted sword? I got you. Need a literal gun? I got you, fam. This just makes Toji's versatility up more just incredible. Because we could see with his fight with Gojo, just how quickly he could turn the sides from being incredibly offensive to being incredibly defensive to the point where you can't even sense him. Speaking of senses, you gotta have heightened senses to even sense Toji. I know I said that like 3 times, but yeah, you need to have heightened senses because he has 0 cursed energy since he is a heavily restricted user. If you don't have heightened senses and look behind you every 5 or so seconds, Toji could pop up out of nowhere and give you back shots. Ask Rika, she knows. Onto Toji's other hacks, he does have this chain which said to have infinite length or whatever. It just has really long length, to say the least. And finally, Toji's hacks that you've all been waiting for, the ISOH, or the inverted spear of heaven. This spear is able to cancel out curse techniques. That's what it does. Yes, cancel out curse techniques. Not much to say here since against Gojo, ultimately it was a really big counter. But in Jogo's case, he doesn't really rely on curse techniques for, you know, his body. It's more or less just straight AP and output of volcanic lava. So, Anyway, it's time to decide. If these two both fought at Shibuya, who would come out on top? Toji Zenin or my GOAT, Jogo?
Time for a death battle!
Dagon. Sate.
Welcome! Punch!
I'm tired of the flockers. I'm tired of the fakes. I'm tired of anyone who thinks that I'm in the same.
Not my goat. No, I told you why you do my goat like that. Honestly, this is a really close battle, and I could see it toppling over 50-50. But from the analysis, I gotta give it more 60-40 in favor of Toji Zenin. Don't get me wrong, Jogo has amazing AP and could kill Toji if he hits him with that meteor. However, Toji's speed and battle IQ is probably too much for him to handle. Don't get me wrong, both Jogo and Toji both show feats of them potentially speed blitzing Dagon. However, unlike Jogo, Toji has heavenly restriction, meaning that he has no curse energy and nothing that Jogo can rely on if he wants to sense him, meaning that he has to stay calm and collected to figure out where Toji is. And as we all know, Jogo's not really calm and collected, even when he's losing. So that's not really going to be in his favor. And we see Megumi, right? He's only able to get like at least something on Toji, or at least have a chance to hit him because he's in an enclosed space. Right here, we're in the middle of Shibuya, where there's a big open closure. So there's not really going to be no tight spaces where Toji's ever going to be in. But then again, you can make the argument of, wait, Jogo could just blow the whole place up, including Toji, which is honestly fine too. That's something that Gojo tried to do against Toji initially, and it could have worked too if he didn't need to save Rika. But with Toji's versatility, with his guns, the long chain, the inverted spear of heaven, he could really just, play the long distance game and not really have to come in close. But one thing that I did notice is that Jogo does not really do well against sword attacks. Sure, blunt attacks here and there, they does have him bleeding and stuff, but any sharp attack completely dismantles him, and it takes him a while to use reverse curse technique to heal that wound. And seeing what Toji did to Dagon, yeah, I don't think Toji's giving him any time to heal. But the biggest hacks of them all, Jogo's domain expansion. However, here's the biggest problem about that. His domain expansion is enclosed. And for a heavily restricted user, if they're enclosed, they are not entrapped in it at all. We see this with Naoya's domain expansion, where he wants to trap in Maki, to kill her, but since she has zero cursed energy, she just breaks out of it and kills him, one-shots him. So who's saying that won't happen to Jogo right then and there? Through all of this, I would say that Toji has more win cons compared to Jogo, but it is a very close match. But overall, I would say that the winner of this matchup between Toji and Jogo is Toji Zenin. Thank you to whoever made it this far. Thank you so much. It really means a lot to me and my channel. And personally, for me, if you want to do it for me, you don't have to, but subscribing, hitting that like button, and commenting for the algorithm, like I said, it could really help out my channel a lot, man. I really want to hit 2K and potentially 10K in the future, but that you doing that one step will mean a lot for me. Make sure to follow my Twitter. I'll be chatting there too. I'm tagged at them before, and I'll see you guys next time.